Hello bros and welcome to SVX0 BroFive production and next part of Sakura Gamer 2. So let's put that there and so I decided to take a bath with I decided to take a bath instead of taking a walk or eating chocolate. This really hits the spot. Doesn't the warm water feel great? I guess it does feel kinda nice, yeah. Just kinda nice. Love erases an eyebrow. You gotta learn to be more positive, Nekohime. I know, I really am trying, but I look down at my knees. They protrude from the bubbling surface of the water like two albino islands. I never had the healthiest complexion, but since I quit my old job to be a full-time visual novel writer, I'm paler than ever before. I think I've lost a bit of weight too. I look skinnier than ever before. I thought that working from home would be cushy, but in some ways it's kind of depressing. At least I have Suki and Clover with me. If it weren't for them, I'd probably go days, maybe even weeks, without speaking to another human being beyond the bored clerks and convenience stores, and it's kind of like you can really have a conversation with them. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling things, Clover. I just feel a little out of it. You're not spoiling anything, still, Nekohime. I'm glad to have you here. You are? Yeah, haven't I told you enough times? Clover winds an arm around my shoulder and pulls me closer against her. I like you a lot, Nekohime. Suki's my friend, but you're my girlfriend, and I ain't gonna let you suffer on your own. I got your back, I promise. I want to believe her, but the last time you tried to console me, you broke my laptop. Why you got to bring that up now? It was an accident. One-off, I didn't mean to do it. And Taira no Kiyomori didn't mean to start the Heiji rebellion, but he still did. Taira no Kiyomori? He's a well-known military leader from the Heian... I don't know which period that is. But the Heian period, didn't you learn about him at school? Well, maybe, but you know how I am with Japanese history. It's in one ear and out the other. I really couldn't care less about a bunch of boring old samurai. I mean, they're all dead now. What do you care? Why do you care about them? Cute girls, of course. That's why I like you so much, Nekohime. But I'm not cute. Yes, you are. You're cute. You're totally cute. Clover inches even closer to me, and in such a thing's possible. Her breasts slick with water slide against my arm. I can feel her hardened nipples against my skin, and I shiver. We're so close, our tights are pressed together. There isn't an inch of space between us. Now, why don't you open up and tell me what's wrong? I can't cheer you up if... I don't know what the problem is. But that is, I bite my lower lip and glance away guiltily. I don't want to drag you down in my own misery. That wouldn't be fair. You won't drag me down, Nekohime. If anything, I'll be the one to raise you up. But how can you be so certain? That's obvious. Clover pokes the tip of my nose with her index finger and a bright smile on her face. I forgot to plug in my headset. I actually have to do that or the sound might not work. Well, of course there's no music, so it's not a big problem, but still. A bright smile on her face. I am a sheer kind of gal, and I don't succumb to despair. If my skin was that thin, I never would be able to hack it as a teacher for so long. Well, I suppose you have a point. So why don't you talk to me? We're all alone now, and there's nobody to intrude. You don't have to feel self-conscious when we are together. I care about you, and I won't judge you, no matter what you have to say. Are you sure? I'm sure. Well then. This will probably sound stupid, but I looked down on my President playlist and even whiter than the moon hanging outside and frowned. I started to read a few more reviews of Miko Maid online. Oh no, Nekohime? Clover wags a finger at my face just like a disgruntled teacher might. I've been through this before. You said you wouldn't read those reviews anymore. Not after they upset you so much. Why are you putting yourself through all the unnecessary stress? I know. I was being stupid. I should have looked, but curiosity got the better of me. I figured since we're going to send Miko May 2 tomorrow, I should see what people were saying about the first game, and I take it there weren't positive things. Some of the reviews were, but you're a gloomy girl. You never take those comments to and you never take those comments to heart. And that's right. I couldn't believe any of the nice comments, but when it came to the nasty ones, you let them get under your skin. It's not a case of letting. I don't want to get that upset either, but I can't help myself. Some of the comments were really harsh. People said I was a loser and a creep and a useless virgin. They were so mean. Those assholes. They really, it's too much. You might be a bit awkward, but you're not a loser or a creep. And as for the virgin part, Clover grins seductively. You and I both know that isn't true, don't we? I guess. I dipped my head, my face burning bright red. Clover is right, and that's correct. I'm not a virgin. I had sex with her so many times during the last year. My purity has been well and truly tarnished. You know, I was giving that a little thought lately. What? Our sex life? My face turns redder than ever. While Clover grins wider, she leans towards me in the tub, her fingers running a length of my tight, and she licks her lips. Then her mouth inches away from my ear. Clover whispers hotly, "It's been a while since we last had sex, hasn't it? Why don't we reciprocate that? You look so good and damp and wet and naked. I can hardly contain myself." See? The uncensored version, they're both naked right now. You're such a pervert, says the one who writes all the sex scenes for our game. For the last time, visual novels aren't games, and it's not like I write those sex scenes because I want to. I'm just doing it to help you and Suki out. I'm not a pervert. You say, but I think you might be a little perverse deep down. Shut up. I turn my head away, arms folded, and I look cool and aloft, but my stupid cheeks won't stop blushing. One funny thing I found out actually is that hentai, that does actually mean pervert and not anything with anime to do. It just means pervert. That's really funny. That's one of the problems with having pale skin. I go red way too easily. At least Clover seems to have relented in her teasing for now, at least. Because the coy grin fades from her face, she cocks her head and says, "So is that why you have been acting down tonight, Nekoye? Those comments online?" "Partially, but that's not all. Somebody said check the blog and they know we'll be at Manga Market this weekend, and they said they were going to stop by our table so they can insult us to our faces." Ha! I like to see them try. I bet they were just talking big. I doubt they actually do that. But how can you be so sure? It's a common sense, Nekoime. Something I thought you had more of. Most people who write negative comments online can only do so for the safety of their own rooms behind screens. In real life, people have to mind their manners so they put on pleasant faces even if they hate your guts. I had to act nice to all my colleagues even though there were a few of them that couldn't stand. That's how society is. I know, but the thought of being judged by people pretending to be nice is just as bad. That makes me feel even worse. So you want people to say you suck to your face? Well, no, but then don't worry. But, Nekohime, please, please look here. Clover tips my chin upwards with an index finger, forcing my eyes to meet hers. I'm sure you'll be fine at Manga Market tomorrow, and even if a few people do have a vendetta towards you, I'm sure they change your mind when they see how adorable you are. Nobody wants to make a cute girl cry. But what if they do? Then I'll protect you. I beat up everybody who says mean things to you, Nekohime. For the duration of Manga Market, I'll be more than your girlfriend. I'll be your knight in shining armor too. I'll protect your delicate sensibility, my lady, so don't worry. Clover raises my hand to her lips and presses a kiss against my knuckles. You'll be safe as long as you stick with me. Oh, Clover. I sighed softly, my shoulders slumping with relief. Though Clover's easy going to a fault right now, she seems strangely reliable. I've often wondered how such a careless woman could land a job as an elementary school teacher, but now I think I know. She can be pretty reassuring when she wants. All of a sudden it feels like a huge weight has been lifted from my chest. Finally I can breathe. Are you alright, Nekohime? Did that cheer you up? Yeah, I think it did. Thanks. When I'm on my own, it's easy to get sucked into a spiral of depression, but you always know how to lift my spirits. Especially when she isn't spilling massage oil all over my laptop. Thank you, Clover. I appreciate it. Huh. So no problem. You let me live with you for years, so I figured I should return the favor. I know I can annoy you sometimes, Nekohime, and I'm not always the easiest person to live with. But at the very least, I hope I can be a good partner. You're a good partner, Chloe. You're so kind to me despite my funny moods. You're the best girlfriend in the whole world. Meanwhile, it really is late. I should probably turn in soon, but Tsuzukiko? Oh my Tsuzukiko. I wonder what you're doing right now. Are you looking out at the same starry sky as me? If only you let me know how you're doing. You can't survive without me. You're far too flighty. You need me there so I can shape you into a proper adult. But you betrayed me. You betrayed our family. I wish I could forgive you for that, but you hurt me far too deeply. If I ever track you down, no, when I track you down, I make you pay. I drag you back home by the hair if I have to, and that I make you kowtow before me until the skin of your palms and your forehead begin to wear away. It's what you deserve, my dear granddaughter. After all, you broke my poor old heart. It's strange. The next day, I rise from my cozy bed with a soft sigh. My bed feels much nicer than usual. The mattress is so thick I could lose myself in it, and the pillows are as soft as feathers. It takes me a few minutes to realize at my half-asleep stupor that I'm not actually in my bed. This is a hotel room. It's a large, luxurious hotel room. I look at it in 15th floor on a large skyscraper. I'm in the middle of a big, bustling city. And I came here with Clover and Suki so we could sell the long-anticipated sequel to last year's smash hit Miko Maid and Manga Market. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Manga Market is today. I glance at Suki and Clover since it's early in the morning. They're still fast asleep, curled up beneath the blankets like kittens in a basket. Clover mumbles something unintelligibly in her sleep and rolls onto her back, while Suki clutches her pillow tightly, nuzzling her cheeks against it. They both look so peaceful. They aren't their hearts beating as fast as mine. Why don't they look more anxious? I can't be the only one who's scared out of their wits, can I? The day's only just begun, and yet I wish I could go back to sleep. That's a picture. All those pictures there are from Sakura Cupid. Okay. Oh, you like the first Miko made? Thank you very much. So I want to buy 3 cups, ons for your collection. Well, that's just fine. Do you really think my music's good? Oh, shucks, you're too kind. Merchandise, huh? Maybe we could make some keychains in the future, or maybe posters. Here you go, sir. Please enjoy the game. My art's not that great, but thanks. I worked really hard on it. If you compliment me that much, my face is gonna go red. I stand at our table, fidgeting anxiously. And here are pictures from other games also. Hey, they even put in one from the latest Sakura Fox Adventures. Wasn't expecting that. That one I don't recognize. It's so hard to see which pictures there are. It's midday and Manga Market is full swing. The convention center is practically crawling with people, all scuttling here and there like ants. It's absurdly high concentration of damp, sweaty bodies and crammed into this building. The convention center is large, but it's practically bursting at the seams. Convention ripples through the air like an electric current. Money changes hands and the customers bow as they accept their long-awaited products. Anime music dances through the air, so does the heavy, pungent smell of sweat. It's unpleasant hot and my hair is sticking to my cheeks and the back of my neck. This is way too much stimulation for a social recluse like me. Mangamore's only been going for 4 hours and I already want to go home. Our table's been swamped with customers the moment the event started. A long twisting queen stands before a table the moment we have one customer. 5 more appear to take their place, like a multi-headed hydra. All these people, most of them men, will have to have played Miko Maid. They read my writing. Some of them might even be the ones who wrote horrible comments about me online. This thought is enough to make my blood run cold. I feel petrified like a stone statue. Excuse me, miss. I have to serve these customers with a warm smile. I can't afford to cover back shrinking in fear. Miss, excuse me. This is not a good time to have a panic attack. There's never a good time to have a panic attack, really. But now would be an especially bad time. Hey, miss, can I buy this game? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't keep you waiting, sir. Oh, not at all. I've just been standing here for like 5 minutes. Don't mind me. It's not like I'm a paying customer or anything. The withdrawal of his voice makes me shudder. I know it's my job to keep the line flowing smoothly, but he doesn't have to be so snippy about it. Magamore crowded is here, you know. There are dozens of stalls I have to check out. If I'm not fast, everything I want will be sold. I can't afford to wait here too long. Right, that's right. I'm sorry. Thank you for your support. I bow to the man humbly, then take Miko Maid's 2 shining case from his hand. I just wrapped that for you. Tell me. I tell the man the price, and he digs his hands into his pocket and pulls out a few crumbled notes. I accept them, then hand him the bag with the game inside it. Here you go. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, whatever. Thanks. The man doesn't wait for me to reply. He snatches the bag from my shaking hands and stalks off. I hope I didn't piss him off too much. Why am I socially incompetent? I need to get to my act together. I can't ruining things for Club and Suki. I've got to work harder. Excuse me, miss. I'm here to buy Miko Maid too. I think actually the first guy paid too little, and that's why he was so much in a hurry. Oh yes, you come to the right table. Let me wrap that copy up for you. And so the day continues. The fierce weather doesn't mellow out as I hoped. Instead, it seems to get hotter and hotter until the sweat begins to trickle down my cheeks and legs. Being stuck behind a tiny table surrounded by people is hellish. I feel like a piece of meat inside a hot pot. I'm burning up. I'm in a way at the club in Suki who can handle all these customers and their inquiries with wide cheerful smile. They don't look perturbed at all. I wish I could be more like them. How can they smile so easily? It's like they're not struggling at all. Maybe I'm not a real human being at all. Perhaps I'm just some alien that looks deceptively human but isn't. The only plausible explanation for my intense social anxiety. No matter what I do, I never seem to be good enough. I don't know how to make small talk, and I certainly don't know how to fit in. That's probably why I got teased so much back in high school. I was a weird loner, and I never joined any after-school clubs. I never had any real friends either. I used to eat my lunch alone on the school roof, yachting bad poetry down into my notebook all the while. I guess my people skills haven't really evolved that much since my awkward teenage years. Or my writing skills for that matter. Said. I can't believe it. You're so cute. A sudden exclamation draws me from my fantasies. I lift my head, eyes snapping open. Another customer is standing before the table. He doesn't look bored and or mildly irritated, like some of the other customers I had the pleasure of serving. He looks enthused, a bright smile on his face. In fact, he looks genuinely overjoyed to meet me. And in a way, they're even more terrifying than the hard stares I received earlier. At least I didn't need to worry about letting those people down. Why did this guy stare at me like that? You're not really involved in Miko Maid, are you? Are you? Yes, that's right. I'm the writer, actually, and the coder. The writer? So you wrote all those steamy sex scenes? That's right. The sex scenes weren't that steamy, were they? They were, totally were. Especially the one scenes with all the melted chocolate. It was incredibly erotic. I never knew a girl was capable of writing stuff like that. I thought a guy had written the script for sure, but Nekohime seems like a weirdly cute name for a man, and I thought you might be a feminine man, but you look like you really are a girl. You're a cute girl too. You're cute and lewd. There's no better combination. This guy loud proclamation are drawing a lot of curious stares. Hundreds of pairs of curious eyes are all fixed on me. This feels just like a nightmare. Well, at least I'm not naked. That's something, I guess. I'm not cute, but you are. You're adorable. Your hair is so soft and fluffy. And your eyes are so wide. You look just like an angel. I can't believe a girl like you could write such rancy sex scenes. Those slender, delicate fingers of yours really know their way around a keyboard. Well, I did used to be a computer repair technician. And now you repair the hearts of people like me. Reading porn written by a lovely young flower in full bloom. There's no medicine more potent. I always thought Miko Maid was a special game, but now it's worth so much more in my heart. Please, can I touch you? Your skin looks so soft. I want to see how it feels. I'm sorry, but I don't really like being touched by strangers. Ha. So you're shy too. How adorable. That just makes you even more lovely. From now on, you're my number one waifu, Nekohime. but I'm not your waifu. I don't even know you. How can you say you don't know me when I yacked it to your writing more times than I can count? If that's not strong bound, I don't know what is. Too much information. I knew when I agreed to write porn games when people would jack off to my stories, but it's not like I want to be told that to my face. Now this guy was a complete stranger wants to touch me with the same hands he used to touch himself. Uh, it's not fair. Why can't I have a cute big boob glass wearing girlfriend to write porn for me? You're so cute, Negumi. I just want to touch you once with the unworthy hands of mine before I die. His hands are getting closer and closer to me, and any second now he's going to run them through my hair or across my cheek. I don't want that. I want this guy to leave me alone, but it's not like I can push him away. That'd be bad for business. I don't want to cause a scandal. Suga and Clover and I worked hard on this game, and I can't throw all our efforts. Perhaps I just have to grin and bear it. I need to try and smile. Aye. Oh, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Huh? What? Who are you? I'm Clover, the composer for Miko Maid, and I'm also Nekohima's dear companion. I'm glad you think my colleague is cute, but you can't touch her. She isn't a doll, you know. That's right, Nekohima is our precious right, and she belongs to us. New girls. The customer looks between Clover and Suki for a few moments. I worry he's going to lose his temper, but you're all cute too. I can't believe it. I read on your website that that you were all women, but I didn't really believe it. Well, I would say it's okay to shake the hand, but more than that, it isn't. I thought it was some public thing, but I guess it's true. If your girls all created lewd stories about lesbian romance, could it be... Are you all going out with each other? That's right, as you can see. Well, not really. Well, it ended not as I expected, really. But I'm not complaining. But at least that was all I have for Sakura Gamer 2 this time. Let's hit like a subscribe and see you next time. Bye bye!